Well, the discussion continues about video lottery in Sioux Falls and what the future may be for establishments wanting to add more machines. KELOLAND's Carter Schmidt was at today's City Council informational meeting and has more from two council members who say something may have to change. Good evening, Carter.
Good evening, Don. City Council members Rick McCorris and Greg Neitzer presented on the issue of alcohol and video lottery regulation. They laid out what the guidelines are, the restrictions for licensed establishments, the issues they are seeing, and how plans that they may have moving forward. McCorris and Neitzer say a 2019 ordinance allowed more leniency for how businesses with malt beverage and wine licenses could operate next to each other by sharing coolers and other spaces not accessible by the public. They say the ordinance has led to unintended consequences with lottery machines.
What was intended was two licensed premises that each have 10 machines could be placed next to each other, create safe travel for employees between each other. That's expanded now to 3 to 4 to 5 different licensed premises,
which they say has allowed establishments to have a separate malt beverage license for each suite or room, all in one building attached by a doorway.
So you have casinos that have 4 or 5 businesses on paper, but they're really operating like a 40 or 50 machine casino, and you're only allowed 10 machines per business, and that's a concern.
To have video lottery, you must have an alcohol license. They say the council can only regulate video lottery for malt beverage and wine establishments. They cannot regulate video lottery in places with a full liquor license. According to their presentation, Sioux Falls has 12 casinos with liquor licenses. 121 have a malt beverage and wine license.
When somebody walks from one room to another, they've now gone off premise with alcohol, which is a violation of state law. And with these openings and doorways, it makes it far too easy for that to happen.
Now to decide what to do moving forward, which can include a couple different options. As example 1, capping the amount of video lottery in the city, like other cities in South Dakota have done, or 2, making amends to the 2019 malt beverage ordinance.
In terms of having solid walls so that we don't have alcohol moving between facilities, and you can't do 30 and 40 machine casinos by simply splitting one tenant space into 4 rooms.
And there should be clarity and certainty regarding the regulation that we have, and I think that's why we need to maybe strengthen some of this regulation so that there can be that clarity for the industry moving forward.
Neitzer and McCorris say they've talked to owners of casinos and restaurants with video lottery about the regulations. They say that any new regulations or ordinance would not affect any establishments already operating. I've attached their full presentation to this story on KELOLAND.com.
Thank you, Carter.